Everybody, BDF44 coming at you in another video. All right, so coaching conversations have been had a lot about, the Lakers, and names have been floated out, and there are two names that have come to mind that were guys that the Lakers, well, one of them, hold on, let me make this clear. One guy was somebody that the Lakers were rumored to get, and another guy was somebody that I just randomly remembered is floating out there absolutely at random, and I kind of liked him as a coach, and I'm curious about what the details would be if he were to come in. So the first name I'll give you is that one, and that guy is the coach of the Nets a few years ago by the name of Kenny Atkinson. I remember that he was basically fired because KD and Kyrie Irving did not necessarily want him to be their coach. It wasn't because of anything having to do with his performance. In fact, he had led a very exciting D'Angelo Russell, Spencer Dinwiddie, Brooklyn team to a playoffs in a series where they otherwise, in a year where they otherwise shouldn't even made the playoffs. They overachieved to no end, and D'Angelo Russell was a all-star under him, for which he hasn't been since. So I think he should be given a look, not necessarily because I think he can control superstar egos, but because I think he can do a lot with young people. So my mindset is I want this thing exploded, and I want to replace it with a bunch of G Leaguers and a bunch of kids who can listen and belong and shoot and just kind of belong to the Lakers organization organically. People that we can grow within our system and we can learn to love. So that is my hope that we will do. And we'll need a coach who can reach those kids, who can put together a good environment for them to grow and be focused and have fun. And from what I saw from that Nets team, it seemed like they had a good balance of that over time as it was built. It took about 2 or 3 years for them to really get Atkinson and that group together. I like what they did. I liked what they were doing when they put that group together. I remember watching their first press conference after they had traded away, I think it was Paul Pierce and all those guys, and they had refreshed everything, and they brought in D'Angelo Russell. I remember watching that press conference and just sitting there saying this is day one for them as they take their journey. And I liked what I heard from their coach. Fast forward the season that they had, et cetera, he gets fired. Ain't heard from him since. My mind says, where's Atkinson? So that's what I'm bringing to you. Where's Atkinson? Why not him? Give him a look. See if he, see where he's at. I don't know. And the other guy is Kevin Ollie. And this has been a many years since I heard about him being a hot shot coach for an NBA team. He was a guy doing some good things in college that year. I think it was it had to be like 2013 or something. Don't quote me on that. It's been many years, but he was like one of the hot shot names that was supposed to be looked at as an NBA coach that everybody wanted to give a look at. And he just decided to go back to college. I haven't heard from him since. Is he still coaching? Does he even have anything to do with basketball anymore? All I know is everybody was super excited about how he was running that program. He had those young kids going hard, and NBA circles was buzzing, and he had jobs on the table, and he just didn't take any of them. That's how I remember it anyway. So I don't know, like I said, I haven't heard anybody bring these names up, which is why I don't know where these people are in their lives. Maybe they don't even want to have nothing to do with basketball, but because I remember the buzz around one of them and I remember the performance from the other, I figured, hey, we're talking about coaching candidates. Why not put something out there in the atmosphere, give people more names to talk about? So that's what I've done here. Kenny Atkinson and Kevin Ollie. Where are you guys? Y'all want a coaching job? What's up? BDF44. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.